Hopefully everyone is watching comfortably at home. You have protected your plants, your pipes, your pets, yourself, because Bill, we are going to have several more hours of this freezing weather.
We really are. And now with those precautions in place, those P's taken care of, keep all of that in place for several days of these freezing temperatures. We got hard freeze mornings all the way through Tuesday of next week. Really won't be rounding the corner on this old man winter visit until probably Wednesday. All right, you can see the radar behind me, and as we get to that in just a moment, a very important reminder, a crucial weekend for our Ken's Cares Coat Drive. Cold days and warm hearts. You have the warm hearts. The cold days are here. So please bring a coat to a Santikos movie theater tomorrow. I know that Five Star Cleaners and Dutch Boy Cleaners will be closed on Sunday, but by the afternoon, if you can get out, not in the morning, but if you can get out tomorrow afternoon, even on Monday, to a Santikos movie theater, bring a gently used or new coat. And we say gently used, you can have a broken zipper or missing buttons. The cleaners, they'll do a great job of restoring whatever needs to be fixed. And then we get these coats and blankets into the hands of SAM Ministries, Christian Assistance Ministries, and they are the boots on the ground. They get it all out to those in need. Please help us. This is crucial. And this isn't it. I mean, we're going to be in this cold until Tuesday, like I said, but then we've got another good cold front coming in next week on Friday, heading into the final day of January. All right, here's what we've got now. A radar picture that's beginning to thin out a bit, and that is good news. This was a batch of very heavy sleet and freezing rain. It's kind of mixed in some of these parts of what you're looking at pink. There isn't any snow falling. Maybe a flurry will find you, but what's happening with that, the temperatures aloft are just a little too warm to keep everything snow on its descent. Now you can see some of the purple. That should be more sleet than freezing rain, and just the opposite when you're looking at the pink. But I'm real encouraged that we get this nice little break here for a little bit, because this has really been piling up. And then this is the second batch I've been advertising for a while. And notice from Rock Springs right down to Eagle Pass, a significant line that's going to be moving in our direction. Farther north, and you see everything turning to snow up I-35, Dallas, Fort Worth, and up into Oklahoma, a lot of snow. And remember, this is a system that is going to impact some 180 to 200 million Americans. Here's the winter storm warning until noon tomorrow. San Antonio east along I-10, southeast to the coast. Extreme cold warning down the I-35 corridor south, and then the ice storm warning because of accumulation concerns is going to be Rock Springs, Bandera, Kerrville, Bernie, even New Braunfels and Canyon Lake. That goes up to Austin, and that's through noon tomorrow as well. Look at these biting temperatures. 27 at Bernie, Bulverde, 28 Timberwood Park, and at San Antonio International, but that's where it feels like 17. Step out the door in Fredericksburg, feels like 15 right now. And those are some of the higher wind chill factors. I'll show you that forecast in a moment. What's very likely now, the two waves of moisture, we're dealing with that first one now through by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Temps at or below 32 until midday. Possible to see a lot more freezing rain and sleet again until sunrise, and accumulations from about 1/10 of an inch in the city to 1/2 an inch across the hill country. We're not expecting heavy ice accumulation here or snowfall. Now, this model says we are going to see a little bit of snow. 1 a.m., they're expecting it to change over according to the HRRR model, and even through Hondo, Uvalde up to Kerrville. So you might have to wake up the kids and bring them outside. It's snowing. And then it turns back over to freezing rain and sleet by 3 a.m. and then moves east by 5 a.m. 25 degrees, 21 degrees, and we get above freezing by 3 p.m. on Sunday. The second model's been doing a better job with this system, and that would be the graph. And you see no snow at 1 a.m., but that second batch moving through, and then everything's east of us a little bit earlier. And that would be 4 o'clock in the morning Sunday. So this would be an improving picture. And like I said, I lean into this model a little bit more with confidence. And above freezing as early as noon, and clearing out for some sunshine, which will help melt anything that did freeze. What is expected to freeze and accumulate? Upwards of about almost 1/4 of an inch San Antonio, and it goes up as we move up the I-35 corridor. Let me give you another model comparison here and show you that the NAM, a little on the low side, about 2/100 of an inch. Look at this. North winds stay in place, so look what wind chills are going to be doing. Tomorrow at noon, 19, 3 at Fredericksburg, up to 5 in the afternoon, 20 here, and then down to single digits Monday morning, 5 below. to 10 degrees in the city. At least all the schools will be closed on Monday morning. All right, let's take a look. 14-day forecast, weather impact alerts mostly for temperatures on Monday and Tuesday, but again, we've got precipitation until about 5 a.m. at the latest, and then only about 33 or 34 for the high tomorrow, 38 on Monday. Look at these lows, 19 both mornings. Still a light freeze Wednesday morning, but at least we start getting back into the mid-50s, and then the next front on Friday the 30th. And that means a cold weekend is waiting for us there, too.